myself. You got to help me, baby. I can't do it all by myself. Oh, well, if you don't help me, darling, you know I'll find somebody else. I may have to mop, I may have to sew, might have to do some dishes or clean up the floor, but you got to help me, baby. I can't do it all by myself. Oh, well, if you don't help me, darling, you know I'll find somebody else. When I walk, walk with me. And when I talk, Lord, talk to me, baby. Oh, baby. I can't do it all by myself. Well, if you don't help me, darling, you know I'll find somebody else. Hand me my nightshirt, baby. Oh, put on your morning gown. Oh, hand me my nightshirt, baby. Oh, put on your morning gown. No, I ain't sleepy, baby. I just feel like lying down. Well, if you don't come from money and your looks don't kill, well, if you don't come from money and your looks don't kill, someone bound to tell you, double down on a skill. Oh, well, you get pretty good. Oh, what you do is who you are. Oh, well, you get pretty good. Oh, what you do is who you are. And if you wanna make a living, better put it in a jar. Come on.
Difficulties with Media Encoder 2022. Adobe, if you're out there, please, since it's not use it. But it's always good.
tomorrow. I may have to sew, might have to do some dishes or clean up the floor, but you got to help me, baby. I can't do it all by myself. Oh, well, if you don't help me, darling, you know I'll find somebody else.
Start talking.
All right, we're live.
Wait, we're already live?
We're live.
Oh, sorry.
We're live right now. We're
We're
live.
What's up?
We are live. All right. Well, I haven't got to share anything, so
How's it going, y'all? We're live. You know, live streaming. It's live TV. Things always change. You can't expect anything to get off the ground the first time. It's always a good
Sometimes.
time around here at the ProMotion Studios.
what's
We have a fantastic team of people behind the scenes causing some immaculate work to happen.
havoc. I got a question. What do you call what you and Josh say? What adapt something?
Improvise, adapt, overcome. You know, you have to clear the hurdles, as Jim Gilly, the wise man, would say.
Clear the
himself.
hurdles.
Yes, hurdles appear in life just as if you're running through really running, period. If you're running, there's going to be hurdles.
Are we still live on the same one?
We should be.
Oh, so we are good to go.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
All
we're
right.
good. We're good. All right, so we'll recap whatever just hell happened. So what today on the show we have Gina White and Gerald Eggle, and then we also have Samson Farrell. Now, as you know, Nate is here. Nate is usually the guy behind the cameras, but Josh couldn't be here today, so
Yes.
you were the lucky one that you
I
and
am.
you know, it's I had this opportunity that I was working up in Pigeon Forge, and I couldn't be there, or I was there, and I was just like, and Jim Johnson couldn't be there. I said, "Hey Nate, why don't you come up here and be part of this live stream?" He was just like, "Oh, I don't know what do I say? What do I do?" I'm like,
That's so true.
now you're figuring it out today.
Yes,
So-
yes. Throwing me in front of the camera for the first time, I spend most of my time behind the camera. That's where I feel like I live, and I love that. It's a cool place to be. I enjoy being behind the camera.
You are behind the camera most
Yeah,
of the time.
yeah. If you guys don't know, James and I have known each other for a very long time, and we're excited to talk about all of our guests. But I want to talk about us for like 2 seconds, real
Okay.
quick. He and I have been together, been quite good friends
I
for a
found you in
very
a vape
long
shop.
time. Yes, you
Found
did.
you in a
You
vape
found me in the
shop.
vape shop, and we played music together for 6 or 8 years, however long.
Something like that.
With the Ville, and we've been good friends ever since. Friend, high five, friend. All right. Speaking of music, I want to hear some music.
I do
you wanna
too.
hear some
I want to
music?
hear some music.
Let's hear some music.
So today we got Samson Farrell. He's a new client promotion. Samson, why don't you take us away?
Thank you all for tuning in this evening. My name is Samson Farrell. This song goes out to a good buddy of mine, Josh Harris. Thanks for listening in, man. I've been on the road for 3 months straight. I'm always a dollar short and one day late. The days they run together, the weeks fly by. Cigarettes in the mornings, whiskey at night. Cigarettes and whiskey keep me hanging on. when those nights get lonely and the days get long. When I think about you and me and how our love went wrong. Cigarettes and whiskey keep me hanging on. I did a show in LA and it was all to Tennessee. To do a show and a run downtown just to make ends meet. I stand here all alone tonight under these bright lights, with cigarette stains and whiskey breath, your memory on my mind. Cigarettes and whiskey keep me hanging on. When those nights get lonely and the days get long. When I think about you and me and how our love went wrong. Cigarettes and whiskey keep me hanging on.
Woo!
Yeah.
Today you got a crowd of 4.
Awesome.
It could be. It's better than 1.
Wow.
You know?
I love the intimate feeling, though. I feel like you just gave me a private concert, man. I love your voice. You've got
Thank
great pitch. You've got really good control. Are you playing a baritone guitar right now?
I'm not playing a baritone guitar, but I have got this top string tuned down to D.
Playing my favorite drop beat.
Gives
I
you
love
good
it.
deep tone.
Yeah, it's nice and deep, man. I like that song a lot. Reminds me of my days in college, cigarettes and whiskey.
Wait, you never went to college.
Hey, I went for a semester.
Hey,
I did.
So you know what? We also have, before we get to Samson's interview, we got to bring these amazing guests on
Oh,
too.
my goodness.
Now
Gerald?
Gerald has been like a staple of promotion now. He's just here. And then Gina, she's the main reason why he's here today. Gina, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We're hanging in there. We're hanging
Good.
in there. So we've been planning this thing for you to come on for quite some time. Originally, we had some other guests that were supposed to be here, and I think they're
Right.
going to be here in December with you again. Now, you just got done with a pretty kick-ass video shoot, from my understanding. Tell us who it was.
Yes.
What was it about before we watch the video?
Okay, it is the group Whitechapel from Knoxville. They're a pretty popular death metal band. They just released their 5th album from Metal Blade Media. So we are real excited. The song is called The Blood Soaked Symphony. We filmed it at Cherokee Caverns here in East Tennessee. Great experience, great bunch of guys. We had a production crew called My Good Eye.
And
Come
she's
down.
out in L.A., right?
They're from New York,
New York, excuse me.
Pennsylvania area.
Gotcha.
They had reached out to me on my Actors Access through my old acting coach, Michael Twombly, so
Nice.
from Actors Academy Studios. But yeah, and I had also done a video here for Decombrio Masquerade, so they knew of my music video experience. But the Blood Soaked Symphony was an awesome experience. We had a 24-foot boom down in the cave, and
Right.
Which
just
cavern? Which caverns? was it?
Cherokee Caverns.
Cherokee Caverns.
Yeah.
Wow. Could you imagine
we
being in the caverns?
had the whole blood shower set up and everything.
Blood
and,
shower. Can you
blood
tell me
shower.
more
Yeah.
about that?
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I can't give away all the secrets
Oh,
of
okay.
filming behind the scenes, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, we had a little baby pool, had the magic happening. The lead singer, Phil Bozeman, was in the middle of it. It was cold. I can give you that much. I was there. It was like 1 a.m. by the time we we got to that scene. It was kind of at the end of the video, and we were all like cold and freezing by then. But the video is mostly about he had lost his parents at a young age, and it was like he was doing everything he could to bring them back so he could see his parents smile one more time. And I played his mother in the video. So
Wow.
it was.
I would love to watch it. Can we
Yeah.
watch it?
It's
And then
great.
we'll
Yes,
talk about
watch it, please. Yeah.
Let's check it out. Man, that was quite production there.
Brutal.
It
Brutal,
was.
absolutely brutal. So much blood.
Yeah,
I
was
love
wild.
it. It's great. Really
So,
good.
Well, you were showing me some photos behind the scenes. They had this really long boom arm that had a camera on it and everything else, and it was a really unique video to be put together. And I guess you got called in. And you were just like, "Yeah, I'll go do it. Let's make it
Yeah,
happen."
it was awesome. I called my friend Andrew Erath, and he is on a lot of the shows around here. You know,
Gotcha.
Snapped and The American Detective, things like that. So we worked together quite often, and he was all game. So didn't know what he was getting into. This like bloodbath and
Right.
being freezing in a cave, but we had a good time. The crew was great, makeup artists, and the whole production was just amazing.
Yeah.
Professionals. I mean, just
Now you had a question when we were watching.
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
What camera were
Yeah,
they
what
using?
camera? Like big cameras, little cameras?
oh, they had
Just pull it up.
tons
Tons.
of
That's
cameras.
awesome.
I don't know
Yeah.
for sure what cameras they were filming with.
I liked a lot of the practical effects. They had a really good
camera.
gapping
think they
crew.
had-
It sounded like they had a great audio engineer behind it as
had
well. They just
The
really
whole crew
professional
there.
production.
Yes,
That's awesome.
they're very professional. They have worked with a lot of artists. Queensryche. They worked with Killswitch, Engage, Clutch. Just they film a lot. They're
Big
very
productions.
they're very consummate professionals.
I need
Yes.
to get in touch with them.
Yes. If anybody needs a music video, definitely reach out to My Good Eye Productions. They're awesome.
Yeah, they seem like a really tight crew.
They are.
That was an amazing production. I really
are.
enjoyed it.
Glad
I like
you
the blood
enjoyed it.
splatters on the lens too. I thought that was a cool touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd have to be good to get to do it in the caverns.
Yeah, we had
Cherokee
a
Caverns.
camera
Yeah.
overhead, and just I think they had drones and just all kinds of cameras going.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we could get everything from all angles. So
Right. Now, what other productions have you been in? You're a local actor here, right? You've done
I
a bunch of
am
stuff.
I am on Snapped, In Pursuit with John Walsh. I am on Super Heist, 2 episodes of that.
Super heist.
So, how do you get
Excuse
your
me.
jobs? Where are you getting these coming pulling through?
I am a free agent.
Okay.
I am on Actors Access and Backstage if anybody would like to hire me. I'm also involved in a lot of local productions. We just filmed Homestead here. I got to be on set of that
Nice.
behind Dee Wallace and
Yeah.
meet
I had
Shane
Kurt,
West.
I
Yeah,
had
Richie
Kurt
Wall.
Willis on here last week, and he helped put together bringing that movie to Knoxville and
Yeah.
explain
Yeah.
that process. So it's really cool seeing. like,
Yeah, I helped with some casting. Sorry
You got
about
your
that.
phone on?
She
You
got her
raise your hands
phone.
up like, Yo, what's up? I'm live.
I'm live. I meant to turn that off.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
That. But yeah, I'm on Super Heist, on HBO Max on a couple of shows, on the premiere episode of The Killer Truth, and should have a show come, Vengeance.
Cool.
I should be on this season's Vengeance.
Now, I have to tell on you a little bit now.
Yeah, tell on
I
me.
have
Jer-
to tell on her. She had her granddaughter with her at the Homestead movie.
Or is that-
Yeah, tell us
Elizabeth,
about
yeah.
her trying to get the COVID test.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
that was
she
so
did
funny.
not want to have that thing stuck up her
What is she,
nose,
like
and they
4
weren't
years
letting
old,
her
5
on
years
set.
old?
Yeah, she's 4.
So,
She's
yeah.
a natural born actress
Yeah,
too.
so how is the COVID guguidelines for the movie industry right now and for the career in your
You
acting
get your
career?
test, you have to have your test in it, what is it, 3 minutes? They put it
They
in a
like you
little-
to be tested, yeah.
and then you have your COVID card. And,
the day
of course,
of,
whatever that is, yeah.
Even
Wear
if
your
you
mask.
are vaccinated, you still have to be tested when you come to set on most sets, or you have to have proof that you have been.
Now, do you get tested every day? Like every time you leave set and you come back, do you get retested?
Yes.
Okay.
Most sets do. It just depends on most feature films.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
Well, I thought it was kind of cool because the little granddaughter, they taught her how to do that in her nose, and 3,
took
4
her home,
swipes
yeah.
around this nose and nostril, another nostril, and she done it herself.
Yeah.
4 years old.
Miss Independence.
4 years old.
Yeah.
Nice.
No tears.
No
Now, the
tears.
first time now she threw a fit. She went.
She did
had
not
no
like
part
it,
of
but she did good acting her first time. But
It was
the first time they shot the cameras at her, she was like Peace.
I think we're on. I think
It
we're in a
was
scene
cute.
together. Me and her is.
Yeah.
And she's sitting at the table, and I'm walking through, watching the people fight.
Did y'all meet Dee Wallace while she was here?
We did not.
She
no.
was Elliot's mom in E.T.
Oh, cool, cool. Yes, I
Yeah.
think Gerald was talking about that,
Yeah.
or Kurt was.
Yeah.
One of the two. Somebody. So.
Shane
was fun,
West, yeah.
Well, where can people find you if they want to
walk
hire
around.
you, or where? Tell us your social media. You got a
I am-
website. Tell us all that goodies.
Gina W. Bite on Insta.
Okay.
Gina what?
W. Bite.
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 Okay.
On
Gina
Insta.
W.
Nice.
Bite.
I am Gina Persetti White Facebook. I'm on Gina Persetti White on IMDb,
Okay.
Actors Access, and Backstage.
Fantastic. And
It
that's
looks like
her.
we're putting all the bio stuff up right now.
Yeah, we just pulled up her bio, and there's a bunch of photos in there. There's also photos from the shoot that you just saw, and some other people that she's worked with. Has all of her contact information on there. If you are a movie company or you're looking for commercials or anything, Gina would, or a music video, Gina would be a perfect cast for you. Same with Gerald too. Both of y'all plug it.
You wanna tell them how you got in?
Oh yeah, he got me started in this.
Oh, so you.
Oh, it's my
It's
fault.
You're
his
the
fault.
you're the
Oh.
culprit. You're the
I
culprit.
see.
So how long you been doing it? Because of this guy.
Well, I had been in and out of a wheelchair for about 3 years, and I wanted to, you know,
Yeah, and so you have a story behind you
Yeah.
that you should probably share. First time I
Yeah.
met you, you told it to me. So why don't you tell other people
yeah, I
about what
was
happened?
had a double leg break, and I was in and out of a wheelchair for 3 years. And I decided when I got up out of the wheelchair, I wanted to do everything I always wanted to do. So I got into acting, and I went down to the Burt Reynolds set, trying to get pictures of Burt Reynolds. And here I see him out in the ring, and that's how we first met. So yeah.
You thought he was Burt Reynolds?
No, I knew he was in the movie, and I was like, "Are you acting with Burt Reynolds?" And so we started talking, and we met, and he got me on the set of Numbers and background, doing some background stuff, and they just won some awards down at the Knoxville Film Festival. We do a lot of Knoxville films.
The film
we
festival, yeah.
we just won
As a
awards.
matter of fact, she was a producer's assistant in the last one that we done.
Gotcha.
I
She's
actually
worked
did
her
all the
way up.
production. Yeah,
Nice.
She's worked her way up over the last few years. How many years now?
4.
4 years?
4 years.
Yeah, we won Best Production Design. My first time doing production
Nice.
design on set design for
She
Apostate.
said she wanted to do it, and I said, well, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Here's a,
Apostate. We won Best Film in the Knoxville Film Festival for the Select 7
yeah.
for Hillcrest Films, and we're working on some more.
Of course,
Got
I
it.
was the TV man. I was the recorder, the news reporter.
Right.
So I was the aggravating one that nobody wanted to get their picture taken.
So,
and there I was. So
I got a question.
Gene
Have
was-
you guys seen the new movie Belfast?
No.
So
I've
my mom
seen
went and saw it.
clips.
She said it was possibly one of the best movies that she's ever seen. And I watched all the behind the scenes trailers with my mom the other day. And it looks like an extraordinary movie. I would highly recommend both of you checking it
I
out.
will definitely.
Belfast.
It was,
Yeah.
I think it was voted best filmed in 2021 or something like
Oh,
that, or
nice.
won this huge, massive award. I mean, it's a really elaborate story.
Yeah, I've seen
You know.
trailers. The trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all go see that together.
Yes, let's do
You
it.
know? That'd be fun.
I'm game.
That'd be fun. So, anyways, thank you all so much for coming on and
Thank
being a part
you.
of this show today. Make sure that
For
everyone.
having us.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. And also, you'll be back here in December. We're gonna plan that and get those
Yeah,
other people
Whitechapel's going to be playing at the Mill and Mine December
December
17th. Tickets are on
Well,
sale
we should
now.
have a movie coming out next month, right?
Yeah.
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 So that'd be fun.
here. Got a lot cranking.
We've got
don't you?
Apostate on all the festival sites going, and just got a script today.
Nice.
Sweet.
Hell
Stay
yeah.
tuned.
Definitely. Well, thank you all so much for being on.
Appreciate
on the show.
you all.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Yeah,
no
And thank
problem.
you, Samson. That's great music. We love that. That's
Great
cool.
music, Samson. We'll
Yeah.
keep following you as well.
Definitely, definitely. So now I guess we're gonna go back to some music real quick, and then
right.
we're gonna interview this guy. So Samson,
right.
why don't you play us another track?
You know, I grew up here in the Appalachian Mountains, listening to old moonshiner stories, growing up playing music on the cabins, on the porch of some of these cabins. This is one of those stories. Grandpa was a backwood lawman from Tennessee. track 'em down and drag 'em out, cuff 'em to a tree. He was known around these parts for never backing down. He was tall, he was mean, and the fastest gun around. On the other side of town lived a boy of 17. He dreamed of being an outlaw, the fame that it would bring. He was only just a boy, but he had a rattlesnake hand. He said, it's time I show the world that I've become a man. They finally met one night in the heart of town. The moon was bright, the rain was coming down. The kid went for his gun, he was sure he'd won. But before he even fired, he saw the smoke from Grandpa's gun. He felt the bullet hit his chest. Before his eyes he saw his wasted life passed quickly, ending with this fatal draw. Grandpa put away his gun, he drew a sad breath, he cursed the day he ever put that star on his chest. Well, Grandpa always said, a gun will change a man. So make sure when you pull it, it's not with the devil's hand. We finally met one night in the heart of town. The moon was bright, the rain was coming down. The kid went for his gun, he was sure he'd won. But before he even fired, he saw the smoke from Grandpa's gun.
What's up?
Oh, not much.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nate's there. We're in a house. We're in the house with Samson Farrell.
Hey guys,
Ooh.
Man, how you been?
doing good. I can't complain. How y'all been? Good to see you again, by the way.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
too,
yeah.
man. You too. So you've been with us for what, like a month or so, and
Not very long. Not very long.
things are
Short
rocking
amount
and
of time.
rolling. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving.
Dude, I can't complain. I
Well,
can't complain. I think that the very first day that we signed the contract, I saw shows booked and things on Facebook, and
Yeah.
I'm super impressed and super proud, man. Thanks for
Well,
having me.
you know, a lot of artists like you were really nervous. You
I
know,
was.
They're nervous, and like you were in a deal previously that you got taken advantage
Yeah.
of, and you're like, you know, like, is this gonna, you know, how's this gonna roll? And I was just like, man, I was like, just trust me, just trust me, you know. And then, you know, it eventually worked when we worked all the details out,
Yeah.
and it went back and forth for a couple of days and everything else. We got this kick-ass package, and
Yeah.
you know, now you're part of the promotion family, and we're gonna increase you. We're gonna make you
Yeah,
go.
awesome.
You know.
I look forward to it. Like I said, I was impressed since day one. Super
Now,
glad I did it.
You got some buddies in town. Who are some of your friends in town that that are musicians? You were talking about.
I've got some folks in town. A buddy of mine, Matthew Hickey,
Yeah, Matthew Hickey.
friend
That's
of
it.
mine. He does a lot of shows around town. Built a very good following for himself. You know, super nice guy, a
Yeah.
great artist, great singer and songwriter. And I guess I kind of thought maybe I just want to follow in his footsteps in a way. You know, to get my foot in the door and build a fan base here locally.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time out on the road. You know, Biloxi, Mississippi, and Florida, and so I thought, you know, I was talking to Matthew here a few months back, and he's like, man, just come to town and let's, you know, and just start working it, you know.
Gotcha.
So,
Now you have another business too, and what do you do for an actual day job?
but outdoor living spaces,
Okay, so like patios or like fireplaces.
pretty much any
Pizza
type
Huts?
of outdoor living space that you can think of, other short of pools and fireplaces.
Yeah, Pizza,
Pizza
Hut.
Huts.
Pizza Hut.
Right. I mean, you name it: screen rooms, sunrooms,
That's awesome.
pergolas. I mean, from top to bottom, we handle everything for you. Full service construction company, building any type of outdoor living space you can think of. Yeah.
That's
Nice.
really cool. Do you design them? Like,
I do design them. I design them and I sell them. I don't own the company, but I was trained and mentored directly by the man who owns the company himself.
what do you use to design those? Like Blender, 3ds Max, Maya, something like that?
My
or
head,
your
a
head?
pad of paper.
Oh, like you don't like sketch them up or
A
anything?
pad of paper and a pencil.
Oh, pad, paper,
a
and
notepad.
pencil. Wow.
Old school, man. I'll make
That's
some lines.
awesome.
He's a virtual world,
I'm
you
a
know.
nerd. Such a
I
nerd.
use a pencil and a pad of paper and a ruler.
That's awesome.
You know.
Wow. So do you draw as well?
Not really. I use a lot of computer programs for, you know, digital renderings and things for my clients, which the company provides those.
What
Oh,
what
yeah.
are those
That's
softwares?
what I was asking about.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for.
I think one of the softwares that we use, one of the primary ones, is Vectorworks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we use a lot of Vectorworks. We've got several folks that handle that around the office. Just, you know, I design them and say, here's what I'd like to have, do an overhead drawing of the project, give my thoughts and opinions, and they kind of bring it to life for me. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the bring it to life side over there. I love doing stuff
Yeah,
like
it's
that. with
it's
Blender.
amazing. It really is amazing. I'll send some of these designs to homeowners, and even myself, I'm shocked that it's not a real photo.
Yeah,
You know, I'm like, well, it's impressive. Yeah. I wish I knew how to do all that.
technology's
Right.
cool for
It is.
sure. Yeah,
I think your mic.
I think you may have.
You got a mic still on?
I do have a mic
Oh,
still on.
you're good. You're good.
Something
no
dropped. I
worries.
think it was an old mic over there.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. First of all, what brought you to the music world? Why do you enjoy playing music? And then second question is, are you a songwriter that tells stories, or are you a storyteller that writes songs?
Oh, how much time do we have?
That's two questions.
That's yeah.
I
That's
can ramble on about that all the time. So the first question would be, what got me into music? I grew up playing music in church, you know, and having a guitar, you know, with me all through my military service and whatnot. It's just always been something that's been there for me, you know, as a form of healing for myself. And so I wanted to give that back to veterans. I wanted to give that back to other folks. And so I started playing music, doing the veterans events, you know, wherever I could, just spreading the message of hope. And
you still have that band too.
Still have the band called the Nine Liners, yes.
Yeah.
Organization that I founded several years ago, specifically geared for speaking out against veteran suicide.
Okay.
A
Wow.
great group of folks. We do tons of veterans events around the city, local surrounding area. Several occasions I'm able to give guitars away to veterans, provide them with some music lessons by other companies here around town, donating the lessons for them. And we're able to give them music as a form of healing for themselves, you know, for the trauma and things that they've been through, such as it was for myself. And
Thank you
so-
for serving. And where did you serve?
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I served in a lot of different places. I was in the Coast Guard. I was in the Coast Guard for 8 years. I served for Operation Iraqi Freedom for several years, and then the East or West Coast or East Coast, Florida, different places around. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
So now back to it. Are you a storyteller that writes songs, or are you a songwriter that tells a story? Because that one that was obviously a story that you wrote. Or
Yeah,
a
both
song.
those were originals.
Yeah.
So Smoke from Grandpa's Gun, I would say, if I was to have to classify it, I'd probably be a storyteller who writes songs. Because when I'm writing a song, I try to picture a scene in my head, try to picture a movie scene in my head, and then try to depict that. Or sometimes I'll have just a line or a phrase or something of that nature that kind of goes off into story from there. But I definitely like story songs. I grew up listening to Marty Robbins, which was a lot of old gunslinger Western tunes, and a lot of bluegrass music, which, as you know, is a lot of story type of songs.
Yeah.
So I guess I would be a storyteller who writes songs. I guess.
Okay, so
That's
do you
classified.
write the music first, or you write the lyrics first?
It depends. It comes in different ways.
Okay. Okay.
So sometimes I'll sit down with a guitar, and for any of you musicians out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'll hit a note, and that's just it.
Yeah, that's the
wow,
one.
Man, that's the one. And a song will start from that, and just a melody, right? Chord progression will go from there. And then I'll fill in some lyrics. Sometimes I'll just write dashes where a lyric is supposed to go, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll come back and I'll go through my repertoire of lyrics and things, and I'll fill in those spaces, and that's kind of how a song is born. And then sometimes I'll be driving down the road and I'll have half the song written before I get home, and just hope that I can remember it by the time I get there.
Oh yeah.
So it comes in different ways.
Are you using voice notes a lot? On your
I
iPhone?
don't. I'm old school. I just write everything down.
Man, pen and paper.
Dude,
This guy's the same way.
I'm
I
a pen
can't
and
do
paper
it.
guy. Nate's like,
Pen and
Nate's like,
paper.
you should make everything virtual. It's just like,
Yep.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah,
You
you're
should.
probably-
I
If you're
should.
out there watching and you're using pen and paper, I don't blame you. Sometimes it works really well, but I would encourage you to try the virtual side.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes your life easier.
it
Sometimes-
it
bet it
has
would.
made a lot of things easier. I want to
I
say.
bet
it
it
is.
would. And I would imagine that you could capture the essence, you can capture the feeling of the song better, more accurately, if you were to record that, right?
Yeah,
on
my
voice
iPhone
note,
is full.
and then go back.
voice notes.
Yeah, I think you could probably capture the essence of the song better that way, But I haven't tried it yet. Boy, if you lose your phone, you got years worth of music
Yeah, right.
and inspiration down the drain.
I've definitely done that before.
So where can people find you if they want to hire Samson Farrell? Where can they find you?
Well, if you like my music, you want me to come play and do a show for you, I'd be happy to. I'd be tickled to. The best place to reach me is on Facebook or right here at Promotion Studios.
Cool. Hit us
That
up.
is the most direct way to contact me. You can send emails, you can, contact me on Facebook and whatnot, and I will reply. We will get you taken care of. But if you want direct service on dates that are available and how to get a hold of us immediately, the best place to go is here at Promotions.
Cool. Contact me. I'll get you taken care of
Yeah.
to hire this guy right here.
Yeah,
So
I'd be happy to.
you got anything else? What's your plans for this year? What's your goal? You gonna
Well,
record
my
some
plan
new
for this
music?
year is, like I said, to kind of build a fan base here.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time in other states, and spreading my message and my music around the United States in different places. But this year, I'd like to stay local, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, here in the Knoxville area, and to build a fan base here locally.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, that
that's
was
the
something
plans.
that was something you were saying when we were working when we first started getting things going. You were like, I have fans in other places, but not here locally. No one knows who I am.
Nobody knows who I am here. And
Yeah.
I've been playing music for 20 years.
So
I think you're gonna catch it really fast, man. Especially with all of the. I've gained just a ton of respect. Hearing about all the things that you do for veterans and being a veteran, absolutely. You can't not get behind something that is as wholesome as that right there.
Thank you,
You
man.
know,
Thank
I think that you're gonna find that following very quickly, especially in this
Good.
town.
I think he's our. I say we have like 6 or 7 veterans
Do
that
we?
are musicians
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Some of them don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rick's one.
Yeah, definitely. Rick's
Rick-
one.
Rick
Mellow
and-
Soul. Jermel's one.
Oh, Jamel. Yeah, I forgot about Jamel.
Josiah. He was.
No way. I
He was in
would've
the
never guessed.
Marines.
That's
I'm sure there's a couple other I'm leaving out.
nice.
But
Well, we appreciate that a lot.
yeah, definitely. It
Thank you.
allows us to do what we love to do.
Yeah.
You know. Which is-
Awesome.
I got a buddy in the Marines right now. He always says, every time I say thank you for your service, he says, well, thank you for paying your taxes.
That's kind of the way it works. Nobody held a gun in my head. I signed on the line. There's no need to thank me for my service. But it is appreciated. We do thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So I love how you're taking, the positive message of music and applying it to a very sad story of veteran suicide. I'm sure those numbers are pretty high.
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah.
know much about that realm of, coming back home from
Mm-hmm.
the military, but I'm sure it's pretty brutal for most people.
It you know the strange thing about everybody's transition from the military to civilian life is that it's different for everyone, right? There's no playbook. You know, follow these steps and you're going to be okay, right? There's no playbook for that. Everybody's situations were different. They face different things, different levels of trauma and things that they carry. So there's no playbook, and that's what makes it hard to reach everyone and try to help, you know, as many folks as you can, because one of the issues is veterans don't raise their hand for help a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know, sadly, you know, if there were more veterans raising their hands saying, "Hey, we need help," there'd be a lot more organizations helping them out. You know, and that's the biggest hurdle that we face right now is finding those veterans that need help. You know,
How do you find what's the outlet that you guys? How do you find those people personally?
Well, right now we go through several VFWs around town, right? Several other organizations such as the CVMA, the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, great friends of ours. They've brought a couple veterans who have needed some help over the past few years and said, "Hey, you know, this is somebody that we've came across, or somebody has reached out to us. We found out about this story or whatever." And then we were able to, you know, collaborate and help them out. So right now it's just folks reaching out on Facebook, or reaching out on YouTube, reaching out through friends. But hopefully the more that, you know, we do things like this, the more we put the message out that that we're there to help. And I've got avenues to help folks.
Fantastic.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You're doing God's work.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
hope so.
I know.
I hope
I
so.
know so, man. I
believe
mean, I
it.
think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch gears real quick. I love the way your voice sounds. I can't get over it.
Thank you.
Especially when you get in your mix, like a little bit in between both the head and the head and the chest. Oh,
Yeah.
God bless it. That's
Thank
it
you.
right there, buddy.
Thanks.
And you got the low end too, all day. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
that's
clean,
from smoking
tight.
cigarettes. Don't
You gotta
smoke
smoke a
cigarettes.
couple. I mean, it really gets that tone.
Right
yeah,
before the
it's
show,
great.
we burned like 4 or 5. But I appreciate
Chain
it.
smoking.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
yeah.
you just sound awesome, man. I
Thank
love
you.
it. I love. I never knew that I would like country music until I started playing with this guy, and he kicked me out onto the bass with the country band, and it was a good time. But I
Good.
fell in love with it on stage. Funny
Yeah.
enough.
You know, country music has got, it's got something for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it. A lot of songs are sad, and it's about, you know, sad things. but-
Trucks,
Lost my dog in my
divorce.
truck,
Right,
and my
but-
beer's broken.
But I heard it said best one time from a TV show. But life is sad sometimes, so
That's
you can
so
relate
true.
with it.
Well, you could say the same about
You know?
most music. I mean, there's love songs, there's hate songs,
Yeah.
there's sad songs. You know,
Yeah.
There's a flavor for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. country
Baskin
music has
Robbins
something
ain't
for
got
everybody.
nothing on these tunes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, man, thank you so much for being on the show
Thank you.
today.
I've had a blast so far. It's been a fun day.
I'm gonna run through some shows while you get
Oh, you need your phone?
while you get set back up, and then
Cool.
we'll run it to you, and you're gonna close us out in here in just a minute.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
If
Yeah,
you
no
want to
problem.
check out these events, go to our Facebook page, Promotion MME, on Facebook.com, and you can see all the events that we have going on this weekend, next weekend, for the stuff we've done in the past, all the way into the future. Also, if you haven't done it yet, check out our website, PromotionMNGT.com. We're getting a new one next month, so if
Actually,
something
don't
is kind of
don't
funky,
go to our old
don't-
one right now
don't
because
go.
it'll give you. I think it'll give you a virus.
Don't go to our website then.
Yeah, don't
and,
go to
wait
it.
till next month, because then you're going to be able to check out the events at the bottom of our homepage on the Facebook and all that stuff, and the Instagram and the
Yeah.
Twitters and the Twitches are all going to integrate
right
to the
there.
website. We're working
Whoa!
on it
You got
now.
a guitar down.
Oh my
okay.
goodness! Can we get a
So-
shot of that? Samson just threw his guitar.
So I'm going to run through the shows that we have booked this weekend. So tomorrow night at 35 North, we have Mike Snodgrass at 7 p.m. Friday, Roy Saunders at Saloon 16 in the Graduate Hotel. Friday, November 19th, we have Anthony Wayne at Dragon City. That's from 5 to 9.
Is that 4 already?
Yeah. So November 19th, we have Elijah Wise at Gallenberg Brewing Company. At November 19th, we have Justin Michaels at Justin Bar and Grill. November 19th, we have Teddy White at 35 North. November 19th, we have Mind Your P's and Q's, Knox by Night Band. If you haven't seen them, they're a comedy parody band. They're hilarious. They're going to be at Mind Your P's and Q's. November 19th, we have Rastafari at Union Jacks English Pub. November 19th, we have Hugh Ellen at Pappy's Place Bar and Grill. November 20th, we have Elijah Wise at Dragon City from 1 to 5. We have November 20th again, Blake Robinson at Gallenberg Brewing Company. November 20th, we have Gatlinburg Brewing Company, Roy Saunders at Gatlinburg Brewing Company, Sevierville. November 20th, we have Doug Wilhite at Puckett's and Pigeon Forge. November 20th, we also have Alex Stokes at the Gatlinburg Brewing Company after Blake Robertson plays. Sunday, November 21st, we have Alex Forster at Dragon City. Then we have a big All-Star Jam from John Mason. John Mason, the All-Star Jam, which is going to be some killer, stellar music. Make sure you tune in. It's going to be right here at Promotion Studios. It's going to be at 7 p.m. It's going to be John Mason, the All-Star Jam. And I feel like we just got another one booked. It was Stone Shine Blue at Mind Your P's and Q's on Saturday.
So if you say you're bored this weekend, you're wrong. We have 18 shows, I think. I'm pretty bad at math.
And that's
but
not
18
that's
shows
not-
going on this weekend.
That's not including all the other artists that we work with that does not add us as co-host on the event
Oh,
pages.
yeah, 'cause
There's there's
somebody's
probably
a little
about
busy, yeah.
50 or 60 other shows that are out there of our artists.
Wow.
You can also catch Jess Bless on the 19th at Scruffy City Hall. That'll be a pretty packed out show, and Mellow Soul's playing and everything else. There's a lot of entertainment going. I try to get the people to co-host us on the back end of these event pages. They don't always do it, but it is what it is. So, you got anything you want to say?
Be blessed. Be a blessing to others. And have a good day. Thanks
Have a good
for
day.
tuning in.
Tune
And,
tune in Friday and also tune in Sunday. Friday,
Yeah.
we'll have a live stream at 12 o'clock promoting a bunch of stuff and running a bunch of content. And then Sunday, we'll be back here. Well, he won't be here, but I'll be here. We'll do the All-Star Jam. You're welcome to
Right.
come.
I mean, I might
Might as
come.
well bring your girlfriend.
Maybe. All right, so
on,
follow
sure.
us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Music, Twitch, and
YouTube.
whatever you got, you can probably go get it.
Yeah.
We're at the Promotion Studios down here in the beautiful Market Square, live from Market Square. Also follow Sam Severo on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Music, whatever you've got. You can probably go get it.
Guess
be
what?
Blessed, be a blessing to others.
This
Samson,
is,
please.
This is Nate's first time on the show.
Yeah, I've
Good
never
job,
done this
man.
before, but it's
Good
cool.
job.
I don't know. I like being behind the camera, but it's nice
Hey, you're
to
good
step
in front of the
it
camera.
sometimes.
You've been in one music video.
I was in one music video.
That's
Shout
just
out to
true.
Roy Saunders. Also, huge shout out to JJ, to Luke, to Cole, to Ben, the other Ben, to Kendrick, to Logan, all of you folks that make this possible, because we
Yeah.
absolutely could not do it without the people behind
Hey,
the scenes.
well, you know what? You trained them. You taught them.
They really
You
just
taught
took
'em.
it. They just took it and said, "We're gonna make it better."
You can do it.
We
I
love
believe
them.
in
We
you.
love them. We love
Yeah,
you guys.
thank you everyone for helping us. Oh, JJ, I see how it is. All right, Samson,
All right.
why don't you play us the song out, man? Thank you for coming on the show.
The tiny town where I come from. You grew up doing what your daddy done. You don't ask questions, you do it just because. Don't climb too high or dream too much. With a whole lot of work and a little bit of luck, you can wind up right back where your daddy was. In this little bitty town, whoa, it ain't nothing new. We all stick around, 'cause they all tell us to. You swallow your pride just to keep your family proud. If I didn't think it shut the whole place down, I'd ride my pony right out of this one horse town. Yeah, this one horse town. Now I'm an old married man at the age of 33. Got two little boys on a football team. It might be their only ticket out. And all they've got is a worn out name and a daddy that could have gone all the way. But I hung my saddle up and I settled down in this little bitty town. nothing new. We all stick around, 'cause they all tell us to. You swallow your pride just to keep your family proud. If I didn't think it'd shut the whole place down, I'd ride my pony right out of this one-horse town. Yeah, this one-horse town. Thank y'all so much. I'm Samson Farrell.